What's up, guys? All right, we're in Northeast DC today. Just wanted to give you all a quick update on one of my properties. If you remember, this is my property over in Northeast that I've been flipping. We've been working on it for about 2 months now, a little bit over 2 months, and I just want to show you all where we're at with it. We expect to be complete in the next 4 weeks. If you don't remember the property, I'll give you the quick details on it. We paid $340,000 for it. We're putting about $100,000 into it, and we're going to sell it for $600,000. So we expect to be done in the next 4 to 5 weeks, and let's go check it out. Let's go. So just a quick view of the front of the house. A few changes have been made. Obviously, you can see that we redid this retaining wall here. This used to be just grass. We laid new sod, so this is grass, fresh grass. We took up the brick. This used to be an old brick walkway. We took that brick out, we put pavers down, and it looks really good. So the front is actually coming pretty good. We also replaced the soffit up there on the roof line, replaced that. We were supposed to paint the house 2 days ago, but this weather has not allowed us to do so. It's been raining, so I need about 3 days of good weather to paint. But we're gonna paint the house a similar color to match this retaining wall. So the front of the house is coming through. We're gonna have the best curb appeal on the block. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough. Right here, we're on the first level. The wash and dryer has already been framed out. You may have already seen that. We've done that. That's the front door, so that's actually gonna go over there. We're gonna paint that front door. Right here is the kitchen. The island is gonna go right here. So this pipe that you see is actually the plumbing pipe. So the sink is gonna go right here in the middle of the island. Over here, we're gonna have a kitchen. We're gonna have a fridge, the oven with the range hood here. And then we're also gonna have countertop, and then the island here. Right here will be the dining area. Don't mind the orange walls. Everything's gonna be painted one color. Right here actually is gonna be a fireplace. So we're gonna do a fireplace and tile all around it to make it the centerpiece of the living room. So when you first walk in, you're gonna be like, wow, oh my God, that's beautiful. All the new windows have been installed. And yeah, so let me take you all upstairs real quick. We're gonna do all new flooring. We're gonna do engineered wood, $2 a square foot. So if you remember the last time I did a video, this room right here was 2 bedrooms. Well, guess what? Now we took the wall out and it's gonna be 1 bedroom. So this is gonna be the master bedroom. We have a big closet right here, and then here's gonna be the in-suite bathroom. So we're gonna have a bathroom in the master bedroom. I made the mistake a couple years ago of flipping a house in the city and trying to sell it for $600,000 without giving the master bedroom a bathroom, and I had to take a $60,000 hit on it, price reduction, just because I made that mistake. So here's the hallway bathroom. You know, that's the tub over there. It's covered up. Here's a skylight. That was already there, so I can't take credit for that. We're gonna clean that up, put a new drywall around it. Pretty decent sized bathroom for the city. The toilet's gonna go there, and the sink is gonna go there. And here's another bedroom, the second bedroom on the second level. Pretty big bedroom. You know, we're gonna paint everything one color. All the electrical has been ran. We're gonna run new floors. Pretty good sized bedroom here. And you can see on the ceiling, we cut all the holes and installed the canisters for the recessed lighting. So this house is gonna have all recessed lighting everywhere. We're not gonna have any dome lights, any of those dome lights anywhere. I would take you into the basement, but right now I don't have any light down there, so you won't be able to see anything. So I just want to give you all a quick update on this property. We'll be done this in about probably 4 weeks. Yeah, we'll be done this in 4 weeks, get this thing on the market, get it sold in March, close this thing by April, and move on to the next property. So that's just a quick update, on the property. I know it's been about a month since I showed you all this property. We're a little bit behind schedule, but what else is new? All right, peace. All right, what's up, guys? So I'm actually made a quick stop here at a property that's right down the street from a project that I'm working on. This is actually the house right here. So this is actually a direct comp, a direct sales comp for the property that I'm working on. It's the same size. It's essentially the same layout. It's gonna have the same DNA, 3-bed, 3-bath house. So I really, wanted to stop here because this house just hit the market today, and I want to get a gauge on really what the competition is going to be like when I put my property in the market, and then also get a gauge on, what I could price it for. So actually, this house right here is priced at $685,000. So I was originally planning on listing my property at $6 million, but if this house sells before I hit my before my property hits the market, then I may reevaluate the price that I listed for. Hopefully this house does sell for $680,000 and I could list my property for much higher than $600,000. One thing about this property that my property doesn't have is that this is an end unit. So what an end unit means is it's the end of the block. So that means it really only has one neighbor. So that's something I have to keep in mind when I'm pricing my property in regards to comparing it to this one, because an end unit is more desirable than a property in the middle of the block because you only have one neighbor. So typically those houses sell faster, and they also sell for a little bit higher than the properties that are in the middle of the block. So that's just something to keep in mind. But let's go check the property out. Let's go. All right, y'all, so we're in the property. One thing I do notice, this house has a lot of light, and it's really because of this front door. The front door is a big glass door. Then they have big windows here, and then 2 windows on the side. Notice they have tray ceilings. Tray ceilings actually add a good touch to properties, make it more appealing. The only thing is, this is not a large house, so I don't know that I would have done tray ceilings just because the space is not that big of a space. But let's go through the house. All right. I'm going to critique the property, not because I want to be a hater or anything. I just want to critique the property just so you all know, really what to do and what not to do in a property, because this house is being sold for $680,000. So that's a lot of money. So let's go. So one thing I do like about the kitchen is there's a lot of counter space. I'm sorry, a lot of cabinet space. A lot of cabinetry. So they have a pantry over here, pantry over top of the cabinetry over top of the fridge. They have more cabinetry next to the stove as well. For a small house, they're giving you a lot of pantry space. Here's another pantry over here as well, and then there's the back door. One thing I want to point out, they have the microwave built into the cabinets, which is a good touch, because most homes, the microwave is over top of the stove, but they have a hood range, which makes the house look more modern. But a lot of times there's no place to put the microwave other than on top of the counter once you buy a house, but they actually installed it into the actual cabinets, which is a good touch. They have a really big island, which kind of takes away from the living space. It makes the living space look a little small, but you can't go wrong with making a beautiful kitchen. So, nice island with the sink installed. This is going to be pretty much the same layout as my house. I'm going to have the island in the middle of the kitchen with the sink inside. So let's go upstairs. You notice on the walls, they did like a little shiplap type of wall. I was actually thinking about doing this on my property, but I decided not to just because of the budget. But really what they should have done, they should have ran the actual slats, they should have ran it horizontal. instead of vertical. Horizontal actually is the new shiplap, style. Instead of doing the vertical panels, they should have ran it horizontal. All right, so the stairs are nice. They match the floors. All right, here's the bathroom, the first bathroom. Basic bathroom, subway tile, vanity, not a large bathroom, but that's okay. Mirror, sink. All right. Here's the first bedroom. Standard bedroom. Have a nice ceiling fan there. It matches all the little finishes throughout the house, and you'll notice all the finishes are black. Like the doorknobs are black. The actual hinges are black. If you remembered in the kitchen, the actual handles in the kitchen were black. So it really has a good flow. Second bedroom, same thing, ceiling fan. This is, this would be like an office or like a baby's room. And then here's the master. So I'm gonna critique this master bedroom a little bit. So I really do like the trim that they did. They did crown molding around the whole ceiling. They did trim around the windows with crown around the windows as well. That's a good touch. You typically don't see that. Big window here. The only issue I have with the actual living space in here is small. This is a small master bedroom. It looks like they shrunk it a little bit to make it to add a bathroom in here, which is definitely good, adds a good touch, definitely makes the house sellable, and it adds value when you add a bathroom to a master bedroom. And they actually have a pocket door. Nice little touch there. I should have thought about doing that on my property, but it's too late now. And here's the bathroom. So again, basic subway tile, not too extravagant. Sometimes a lot of homeowners will take out the finishes, the actual fixtures, the shower fixtures, and put their own, like the shower head, the handle. So investors don't really spend a lot of money on those things just because the homeowners are probably going to take it out and replace it on their own. So decent sized master bathroom, just enough space for one person. But yeah, the only issue I have in this room is that it's very small. It's a small master bedroom. And another thing, closet space. If you notice, there's no closet in here other than this one closet right here. And it's really only a half closet because they're losing space because this is the ceiling of the stairs on the other side of this wall. So this is the only closet space in the master bedroom. So yeah. All right, let's go in the basement. All right, let's go in the basement. So basement, pretty big size basement. Now I added a bedroom in my basement, but they didn't need to add a bedroom because they already have 3 bedrooms upstairs. See, my house, I got rid of a bedroom on the top level and made it 2 large bedrooms on the top level. Then I added a bedroom down here in the basement. But anyways, this house doesn't have a bedroom in the basement, so it has a very large basement. The floors, actually, it looks like it's tile, but it's actually not tile. It's like that real thick laminate that they're making now. It's not really my taste with the floors. They seem really busy and they don't really match the rest of the house or even the walls down here, but it's not bad. It's just not my taste. But yeah, all right, so here's a full bathroom down here. Nice tile. That's a glass tile. We have a tub, vanity, mirror. Also, they have a washer and dryer as well. Cool. And that's the back door. That's the back door to get to the backyard. So again, a lot of space down here. They have the crown molding. I noticed they put crown molding throughout the entire house. That's something that I'm probably going to do that as well. It makes the house look a lot better. But what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to put the crown on top of the doors. Cost wise, I don't think I'm going to get the money back for it. But I'm also not listing my property for $685,000 either. So, but overall, nice house. I really do like it. I really do like it. Oh, I missed this bathroom. So it does have a half bathroom as well on the first floor, which adds more value as well. So half bathrooms on the first floor are good because if you ever have guests over, or if we ever have family members come over or friends, you want them to have somewhere to use the bathroom without having to go upstairs or downstairs. More importantly, as a homeowner, you want people using the bathroom, a guest bathroom on the first level, instead of them having to use your private bathrooms upstairs. Now, unfortunately, I won't have a half bathroom on the first floor of my property, but only because I didn't want to sacrifice the space. And all the other houses don't have more than 3 bathrooms. My house is going to have 3 bathrooms. So I didn't think that I was going to get any more value out of it by adding a half bathroom on the first floor. But I do have a master bathroom in the master. There will be a very large bathroom in the hallway on the second level. And then there'll be a bathroom in the basement as well. So that's really the only difference. But overall, this is a nice house, really nice house. Now, do I think it's worth $685,000? Maybe not, but I hope it is, because again, if somebody pays $685,000 for this, I will most definitely increase the price on what we're going to list our house for in about a month once we hit the market. So I think I missed one thing. Let me show you the deck. I think there's a deck back here. I think there's a deck. Here's the backyard. So there's a parking pad. Oh no, there's no deck. Okay, I thought there was a deck because the back door had this. That'd have been really nice if they had put a walkout deck for that bedroom up there. But obviously, for budgetary reasons, I'm sure they didn't do that. And I wouldn't have done it either, unless I was going to live here. But they do have a new fence, and they have private parking, which is good. Definitely good for the city. People want to have private parking because they don't want to park their cars on the street. So. One other thing, I really do like these pendant lights. And again, if you look at all the fixtures, they have black handles. They have a theme throughout the house. Everything, all the little features are black. The door is black. The pendant lights are black. The handles are black. You have to have flow. You have to have some type of flow when you're remodeling a house. You know, you want to make sure that the handles match the pendant lights, and you know, you don't have 10 different colors throughout your house. It makes it look tacky, and it makes it look opposite of stylish. And once people start seeing things that are tacky, they start thinking that your renovations were tacky, and they start thinking that you probably didn't do a good job on the renovations, and they're probably going to have a headache owning that house over the next 10 to 20 years. So just keep that in mind. When you're flipping a house, keep things simple. You know, make it look nice, but keep it simple. You know, when you're flipping a house, this is not the opportunity for you to finally put the most beautiful stuff that you've ever wanted to have in your own house. Don't put that inside of a flip. Don't do it. Don't make it personal. Make sure that, you know, the house is as neutral as possible. neutral paint, neutral cabinets. This is not the opportunity for you to put in, you know, gold cabinets. The floors are neutral. Now I probably would have done something a little bit more modern with the floors, because this is like the original hardwood color from, you know, the 90s. But not bad at all. I'm just, you know, now that we're in 2020, there's a lot of better options for flooring. But they definitely kept it simple in here in a good way. The railing is black. So they have a theme here. And they have a good flow. The only thing is I feel like the living space down here is a little small. And I mean, when I mean living space, I mean the living room. So this is really all of the living room right here. This is all you have. And then also the master bedroom is a little small too. But, you know, we are in the city, so the city comes at a price. All right, y'all. I'll get up with y'all later. Peace.